Priest Holmes will have to be at his best against that defense if he's hoping to help carry his team to a victory. They'll also try to get him out of the backfield, hit him on a few screens and dump-offs. He's a threat whenever he has the ball in his hands, so don't be surprised to see him touch the ball over 20 times throughout today's game.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep him waiting any longer.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. The much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Nice distance. From the 7. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features 2 of the more meticulous coaches in the NFL. Dick Vermeil is one of only 4 coaches in NFL history to take 2 different teams to the Super Bowl. First, the Philadelphia Eagles following the 1980 season, and then with the Rams, he won it all following the 1999 season. It's second down and a long way to go. Green gets set. Pressure, gets the pass off, the 30. He goes down at the 33. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Throwing, and this pass is completed. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 46. The offense is helped by that penalty.
That was just one of those stupid penalties. What was that guy thinking?
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Pass play here on first down. Slings it to the outside. He hits his receiver. Can't bring him down. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You have to take another look at this one. He goes one way, then the other, then back the other way. And the defender's falling down. He put on some great moves, and that's what got him to score.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 12. The Dolphins will start the drive from the 27-yard line. Strength versus strength here today, John. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the dominant run-stopping teams.
You know, this is like some classic heavyweight fight. I bet we won't know who the winner is till the last round.
Gets rid of it, almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Come out of the nickel. Fiedler sends a man in motion.
Is that all you got?
He hands it off. Room to run. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Set. 94.
Williams. Nice play fake. He finds his man. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Under pressure with the pass. Picked off. Loses one tackle. Big opening. The 30. The 20. The defender makes a leaping interception.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Set. Hut.
Drops back. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Set.
He tucks it away. Holmes couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease, a cutback lane to break free.
He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Morton Anderson will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's up. It had enough distance, but he missed it to the left. Williams in the backfield. Gets the delayed handoff. The defender brings him down at the 22. Williams couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They got nothing. Give it all you got. Tiger out. Here comes the heat.
They give it to the halfback. Breaks free of the defender. Breaks free. The 30, the 40, the 50. Here he goes. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Miami.
Look at the speed this guy has. It's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
Madden comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. What can you say about a drive that goes so far in so little time? Their execution was almost perfect. The reward, a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm not sure this defense knows what just hit him. Give some credit to the offensive coordinator. He knew just where the soft spot was, and he hit it hard.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, not the incidental 5-yard face mask.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Passing on first down. With the throw, he couldn't come up with the interception.
And that's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. Miami looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. On the delay. Buckley breaks the play up in the backfield. Holmes couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Here's the kick. From the 19. They scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. Man in motion. Hand it off.
When your yards per carry are this good in the first quarter, it could be a long day for the defense.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Take him out. Ain't got nothing. Okay, right. Into
the open field. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
Set. Here comes the heat. Let's go. Come on.
And over the tailback. They went backward in that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Handed off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Rowan comes up with it. Big time play by McMichael.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yard.
Man in motion.
Over. Get in there, Lon.
Hand it off. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. With the throw, it's his receiver in stride. Field flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
Only one man in the backfield. Using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
At the end of the first quarter, it's not, and we're ready to start the second quarter. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Set. Mirror. Here comes the heat.
It's the toss to the left. Williams didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
8th play of this drive. Battaglia moves in motion.
Get at him. Get out now.
Tucks it away. Loses one tackle. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. 9th play of this drive. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Fiedler has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
Using motion.
Cowboy. Cowboy.
Hand off to the tailback. Big opening. Touchdown, Miami. The former Texas Longhorn standout runs it into the end zone for the 2nd time. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
Can't argue with results. And the touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense can put it together.
From the 3-yard line. Kansas City, he's down by 1 touchdown. Only one man in the backfield.
Set.
It's the toss to the left.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Set.
Cross play to the right. It's on the ground. The Dolphins recover it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
So after the fumble, they'll go to work with good field position. Passing on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
Get in there. Eagle left.
They'll go from the shotgun.
10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Flings it to the outside. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass.
84, the intended receiver on the play.
Lines up for about a 36-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Mate in to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 7-yard line. The 30. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Looking to run it here. Keeps his feet moving. A lot of room to work with. The 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 41-yard line. Excellent run.
Yeah, that was a good-looking run. Everyone made their blocks, and they made a nice seam for him. And boom, he's picking up a ton of yardage.
Crosses it left. And he's brought down in the backfield. Big loss there on the tackle.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed. He used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
Changing the play now. They line up in the I formation. Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete.
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play.
The Dolphins expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Calling an audible. Looking for an option. Scrambling. Trying something to the left. It's caught. Number 85 was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So it's first and goal. Play to the right. Holmes couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
So now we have third and goal. Under pressure, fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. He flips it in there for the touchdown.
He sure did. The quarterback knew exactly where he was going to be and threw the ball right on target.
Green has now thrown for 2 touchdowns. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7-yard line. Can't bring him down. Powering ahead.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
On the 33-yard line.
Gets the call. Throwing. Interception. Number 24 was right there to make the play.
The quarterback never even looked for any of his other options.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw. The 30. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch. One thing they have to remember is that they're in scoring range and they don't need to run or hurry out because they have plenty of timeout. They just need to stay in rhythm and make sure they get some points out of this drive.
Looking upfield. Great fake. Looking downfield with the pass. Pickup of about 8.
With the reception. Gain of 8 on the play.
1 yard to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Miami comes out in their nickel package. Fakes the handoff. Surveying the field. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Deep throw nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position and he did everything but come away with the ball.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. He's inside the 10. He showed some nice moves on that one.
He's got moves on top of moves.
First down and goal to go. Just over a minute still to go. Closing in. Throwing. Grabs the off-target pass. Touchdown, Kansas City. Priest Holmes catches another touchdown pass. His second now. Anderson comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
They're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 10. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Throws it. It's going the other way. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book. They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and it'd be a real boost for them going into the half.
Holmes is the deep back. Tosses it out to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle, and he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force him into a big loss like that.
He surveys the field. Short throw. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
3rd and long. Do they gamble here or just keep it on the ground?
With the score being as it is, it might just be better playing it safe. But that's the coach's decision, not ours.
Good pickup of about 6. Kansas City will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. Pressure, looking for an option with the throw, so the early gamble doesn't pay off for them.
And they'll pay the price now if the other team can do something now that they've stopped him. They'll probably be playing a soft zone coverage, so he should have options underneath if they go with the pass.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Out now. Ain't nothing. Stay out.
The Dolphins using motion. Under pressure with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
Number 88 on the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
Under a yard to go.
Come on, partner. Get at him. Set. Look. Get the ball.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. Miami will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. Throwing on first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He can't wrap him up. Fiedler doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 1-yard line. Green sees something in the defense. Pressure, gets the pass off. The defender's got it. So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score. Kansas City 21, Miami 20. And we go back to the game. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. They'll return this one. From the 7.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
Has been very good here, John, but despite impressive numbers in the first half, his team trails.
They're barely even slowing him down. They'll probably keep running him here in the second half, hoping that their defense can play a little better than they did the first 2 quarters.
Gain of 2. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 25. Man in motion.
That's you. That's you. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Again in the run. That's a 3-yard gain. Kansas City comes out in their nickel package.
Here come the heat.
The Dolphins can regain the lead with a field goal. Under pressure, throwing. He finds his man.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He tucks it away. Woods takes him down at the 43. Williams. He's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards.
Bulldog under.
Gets the toss to the right. Steamrolls the defender. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. 3rd and 5. Ball on their own 43.
Come on, D up. You got it. Set. Snake eyes. Wow.
Pressure coming with the throw. Stiff arm to the ground. Across midfield.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Only one man back.
Set.
Man in motion.
Move it.
We'll get the call again. Gain of 2.
34, the ball carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set. Eagle left. Hook out right.
Williams runs over the net. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
2-yard gain on the play.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set. Bulldog under. Give it all you got.
Closing in with the pass, and the catch is made. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Back off, defense.
The Dolphins can regain the lead with a field goal. Williams, a lot of room to work with.
Yeah, the defense has got to slow down this running game. This defense looks good.
On the play. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Hit him low.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. Good play in the backfield by Holiday. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Pressure with the throw. Jumps up and comes down with it. Fiedler with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Set. Come on, partner. Hook out right.
Keep it. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did. 2nd and goal. Ball is 2.5 yards out. Drops back. So the quarterback keeper is the call, and the defense sniffed it out perfectly. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
90 ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Here comes the heat. Heat to left.
Man in motion.
They got nut. Mad dog over.
They'll go with a run once again.
Watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
They'll have the lead if he can make this cut.
Is lined up for the field goal.
And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. 3 field goals today, again rewarding the coach for his faith. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. From the 2. The Chiefs will start the drive from the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure. Gets the pass off with the catch. Number 85 catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st downs.
Set.
Home. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Dolphins ahead of the Chiefs 23-21.
90 ball.
He sees something in the defense. Pressure coming, looking for a receiver. Hard to figure what the quarterback was thinking there.
And the thing is, there's no excuse for losing that much yardage on a sack. The quarterback was just trying to do too much out there.
Again, he'll get the ball. He'll bring him down at the 32-yard line. Holmes wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner. A smart coach would call this play.
Pass play here on first down. Throw, interception. A lot of room to work with. He's at the 20, the 10, touchdown. Chiefs. Warfield made an amazing pick on that play.
The defender is really pumped up out there. He knows that this is the type of thing that can give his team great momentum.
The coach is telling them to go for the 2.
Set.
Hand it off to the back, and it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Anderson is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. The Dolphins will start this drive from the 21-yard line.
A smart coach would call this play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Set.
Williams. About a 2-yard gain here.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
2nd and 8. Ball on their own 23. Gives the ball off. Stiff arm there. The 30, the 40, the 50. Missed tackle. He's finally brought down at the 33-yard line. Great individual effort on that play, John.
He's a guy you have to get the ball to in every game. Because every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to bring it all the way.
Hand it off.
I'll tell you, this defense is getting run over.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
You got him.
Williams. Breaking free. Can't bring him down. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
Hand off to the tailback. Down he goes at the 9.
With the carry. 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and inches. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Get in there.
Beaton sets up, tosses it out to the right. Penalty marker down, and that score ties it up.
Offsides. Home defense. Penalty is declined. Touchdown.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Down the field they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
From the 2. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Holmes is the deep back. Tossed by the left, stiff arm to the ground. Holmes couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Only a yard by the halfback.
Ball carry.
You got to have a big play here.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 17. Dropping back, goes with a short pass to the right side. He hits his receiver, the 30. That play was executed to perfection.
And when we were watching them in practice, they were running this play. That's almost one of those sandlot type of deals where you go long and I'll get it to you. Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Get in there, Ron. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. And he gets the delayed handoff. Holmes was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Drops back, closing in, throwing. And he stopped at the 39. Gonzalez got himself into perfect position to make that catch.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
Directing traffic. He surveys the field, trying something to the left. Incomplete. Going long, but he couldn't find his man downfield, and now they'll face a fourth down. Out of the shotgun. Looking downfield, launching the pass deep down the right side. Interception. What a game for this defensive unit. 5 picks today. This one is just about in the books. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Williams.
This guy's had one heck of a game.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Get at it.
Fiedler gets set.
You got him. Buster's great. Nice move.
Handoff to the tailback. Runs over the tackle. Huge first down.
And now all the defense could do is watch. They had their chance, but now it's over.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ain't nothing.
The Dolphins holding on by less than a field goal. Using motion.
Got him.
He hands it off.
The 30. The offensive line is totally dominating, and the back has great vision today.
Play. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Snake eye. Set.
Flag down.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Early movement there.
The offense needs to do a better job focusing. They've almost got this thing all wrapped up. They just have to run out the rest of the clock.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Dolphins holding on by less than a field goal. There's the final gun. The final score is Miami 30, Kansas City 29. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Williams is our winner of today's Horse Trailer Award.